You know how everybody is always talking about limiting beliefs of late? Well, there's a reason for that. It's because they are sneaky little suckers. They are everywhere. And if we don't become cognizant of them, then we can't overcome them. Not long ago, I was being interviewed by my editor. She put a video of us on her blog. And during the video, all of a sudden the signal got messed up. And she said to me, you know, your energy is so powerful that you're messing up the signal. And my knee-jerk reaction, because, I was disempowered for so many years and I've still got a lot of patterns to root out. So that knee-jerk reaction was to pull my energy back, right? Because I don't want to mess up the signal. That's bad, right? Something about that didn't sit right with me, because I've been teaching my students about limiting beliefs and helping them to uncover their own. And so later it came into clarity for me. That knee-jerk, disempowered reaction that had been so ingrained in me was the absolute wrong answer. It's a limiting belief, because there is absolutely no reason that my energy has to be dialed back. My energy doesn't have to interfere with electronics. That's not my intention. It's not my choice. So I could buy into her belief that it was my energy messing up the signal, or I can release that old limiting belief, and I can decide that my energy is pure and positive and loving and powerful, and it doesn't have any impact, any negative impact, that is, on electronics. So that's just one quick example of how limiting beliefs show up. What I want to encourage you to do is question everything, because so much of this stuff, like I say, is ingrained in us and we don't even realize it's a limiting belief. So when somebody tells you it's got to be done this way, or even you tell yourself, I have to do it such and such way because that's how I've always done it, or everybody else does it that way, that may not be true for you. And that goes with coaches, too. I learned this last year. You pay coaches a lot of money sometimes, and you work with them, and you want to do things their way because you paid them all that money, right? Well, that's great. Do that in the beginning. But once you start testing their methods and using them, you may find some of their methods don't work for you because your soul is wired different from theirs. So what works for them is based upon how their soul is wired. So that limiting belief is that you've got to do it the way this person says all the way down the line, and that's not true. The truth is, pick out the gems from that person that work for you and use those and discard the rest. And that's such a more empowered way to take that beauty that they're teaching you, the wisdom and the power, and use it, but only take the parts that work for you. So just as you go forth in your life, question everything. See whether it's true for you or not. And maybe there's a better way to accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. I hope that all makes sense. Anyway, this is Deborah Lupien. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you have a fabulous day filled with love and bliss. Bye for now.